If you guys didn't get a chance to watch the last video, happy Sunday, you guys. Happy playoff day. Dunbar Snack Bar here with some Madden 10. Now, I did the AFC game a little bit earlier, so here we are with the NFC. Now, this game, I've got a lot more interest in. I'm excited that the 49ers are in the playoffs. I'm excited that they've made it this far. And to be honest, you guys, I'm hoping they go the whole way. I was growing up watching the 49ers back in the days of, I remember Joe Montana a little bit, but Steve Young, Jerry Rice, I remember Ricky Waters, Deion Sanders, all these guys playing in the Super Bowl. And man, it was tough not to love this team. And then after all of the grandeur that they had and everything, they kind of slipped down to be one of the worst teams in the league. And for them to make this turnaround here, to go back to the playoffs, to have as much success as they had in the regular season, I think is awesome. I'm excited to see the 49ers back, and that's why I'm going to be playing them today as we go up against the Giants. Now, the Giants had a great week last week, beating the Packers. Granted, Aaron Rodgers, I would say, had a little bit of an off day, but it was really the defense and the turnovers that the Giants' defense caused that really allowed them to be able to win. So that's going to be something I'm going to be worried about. Of course, Eli Manning is a great quarterback as well. I think that I'm going to have a hard time. But, kind of going back to the 49ers here, what really got them this far in the postseason and also in the regular season was their defense. So if my defense can do a great job here and overpower the offensive line of the Giants, and of course, this is the gameplay you always want to have, make it so that way that the Giants make mistakes, that offensively they cannot produce. I think I got this game in the bag. But we'll see how it goes. It seems like it's going to be all right. I make the Giants have to punt on this one here. Now, one of the things I'm also excited about playing with the 49ers, and man, I was mad at this because Frank Gore is throwing guys right and left, picking up yards. And because of my fullback, it was all for nothing. So holding penalty kind of throws me back. But going back to what I was saying here, one of the things that really got me interested to play as the 49ers in this game too is I can go back to the style of gameplay that I usually do in Madden here. So you'll be seeing me running the ball quite a bit. You'll see a lot of passing too. I think that's just kind of me going off of the New England game, throwing the ball all the time. That was just kind of the mindset that I'm in. But hopefully you'll see it be a little bit more balanced here in this game. All right, so Smith connecting Davis, getting the first down on that one. So passing game seems to be working all right. We'll try the running game here in a little bit. Got to go with the play action pass, though. Getting it to Walker, and man, I thought I was stepping out of bounds here, but I figured I wasn't, so I kept running, and then I ran out of bounds. I could have got a couple more yards if I had not ran out of bounds when I did. Anyway, trying to go deep downfield to Crabtree, and of course I overshoot him there, so that was kind of a waste. But I thought, hey, why not? All right, so getting it to Gore. His first handoff of the game gets him 14 yards. So I'm kind of wondering here, can we do this again? So on the next play here, I'm also going to get it to Gore. Wide open in the middle, just falls into the end zone. Was not pretty, but I will take that. 7-0. Now, a lot of time has ran out here in the first quarter, which means that's less time, of course, for the Giants to kind of come back together. But, we're still in the first quarter, so plenty of game ahead. I'm just glad that I got the touchdown here when I did, and then I'll have the momentum kind of going here early on in the game. All right, so Bradshaw not getting anything on that one. 4 yards, so something. I think I said that in the last video too, not going anywhere, but still picking up 4. Whatever. All right, anyway, Manning, he's been doing a pretty good job here for the early part of the game. Granted, not been the most effective on yards for the passes, but he's been able to find people and mix it up. So defensively, I'm going to use the same strategy that I used against the Ravens earlier, which is all based on how they come up to the line as to what defensive play I'm going to run, how many wide receivers they got in, stuff like that. I'm expecting a lot of passing here in this one, so you'll see that. But, of course, when it's 3rd and 3, and you got people lined up like that, you best believe I'm going to be blitzing, and I'm glad that I did because that time I stopped them for nothing. All right, so Frank Gore once again, but, man, not going anywhere on that one and losing 4. So maybe running the ball is not going to work. Anyway, so here we are, second quarter. Trying to go with Gore again to the other side, and still nothing. I lose 6. So here we are, 3rd and 20. Now, I didn't have this play in the last game, so let's hope that it works for me here. That's right, the 4 verticals play. Man, get it to Davis, and I get the first down. Ooh, that was a pretty play. All right, drive is still alive on that 3rd and long conversion that I had. Gore picking up 5 on that one. All right, so we kind of broke the pattern that I was starting to see with a loss there. But anyway, all right, I got a pass here, though, and I kind of throw it right to the defenders there, so they swat it away. And I get the completion here, but another holding penalty kind of kills that. So 3rd and 15. Not cool, guys. You cannot hold. It's just hurting me here because there's 2 first downs that I ended up not having. All right, let's try 4 verticals here. Man, that's pretty. All right, I'll let it go this one time. I just don't want to see any more penalties because, for games like this, of course, real life and also virtually too, it really is those penalties that are going to hurt you. I mean, those 2 first downs, ended up being all right for me that I missed out on. I got them back later, but, in real life, those 2 first downs could kill you. Not literally, of course, but that could ruin the game for you here. So, got to stop that. Also, got to stop fumbling the ball, and, oh, man, nobody came back from my team to go after that. That ball was laying on the ground forever, it seemed like. When I was really playing it, I was like, oh, my gosh, pick up the ball. Pick up the ball. Somebody picked up the ball, but it was on the Giants team. So, man, that was kind of tough. Had some more momentum going. I was feeling a touchdown coming on, but Eli Manning in the offense is going to have the ball here at this point. Oh, that was so close to being intercepted. That would have been an easy pick 6. That's kind of a good way to come back from a fumble, is getting a pick 6, right? Anyway, man, he was open. Now, got to have 3 people come after him to be able to get it. 2 chasing him from behind, but first down for the Giants in this one. So I didn't call too good of a play on that last one. All right, 6 yards here on this reception. Giants starting to move the ball. This is getting kind of interesting now. You can see not too much time left here in the first half. Bradshaw just fighting to get whatever he can, but just ends up coming back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So, all right, 3rd and 4, another big play. Now, that is a pretty good completion to Cruz to get the first down. So, they've gone to him quite a bit here in the game. Granted, 3 passes, but definitely been doing more by way of a wide receiver standpoint than anybody else. All right, 2nd and 13. Now, Manning going back in the pocket. That play is really starting to make me mad because it's like a little lob pass. It works. I'm not saying that the computer's cheating or anything, but it's just like, man, it's tough to stop. Eli Manning doing a good job. Getting it to Cruz again, picks up 2. 4th and 6. They have got to kick the field goal. Of course, I'm going to try and block it, but I have not been able to block a field goal yet in either Madden or NCAA. I've gotten really close a few times. Still haven't been able to do it yet, so I kind of figure they're going to be kicking that field goal. There's just an automatic 3 points for you guys. Anyway, not looking too great on that pass. Trying to be able to score here. Not a great pass there either. Of course, I'm always trying to score, but I want to get it done before the end of the half here. All right, so 3rd and 10. Got some time. Going downfield. Davis again. Loving it. All right, so 40 seconds here about in the half, and I'll be going with another passing play, trying to see what I can do with it. Going with the 4 verticals play, but the Giants have caught on to it, and they kind of know what's coming. So, I don't know. I'll try it one more time, but this is tough. End up getting sacked, so they know what's coming, but I just got to keep trying it. It works so well. Anyway, that's another one that kind of gets swatted away. So, 12 seconds left, 4th and 23. I just kick it. The punt, and then they just run the ball. So nothing too exciting. Now, here we are at halftime, of course. Defensively speaking, I'm not changing a thing. I've only held them to a field goal. That's not bad. Offensively speaking, I don't think I'm going to change too much either. I can't go with the 4 verticals play anymore, so I'm going to have to try and mix up the long passes here. But that's really the only thing I'd change. I might try to get it to Gore a little bit as well. But 7-3 here at halftime. Now, just like in the AFC game, I get to receive here for the second half. Let's see what I can put together here. Starting off with that change in the running game here. I go with Gore, who picks up 1. Go with Gore, who loses more than 1. Loses 3, so 3rd and 12. I mean, man, now I got to go back to the pass here, and that's kind of what I wanted to get away from. Giants know what's coming. They send the blitz, and, man, I get tackled. Prince Amakamura, former Husker. That's probably the only way I know how to say that guy's name. Anyway, so 4th and 24, and an embarrassing punt that I have to do at the beginning of the half. All right, so Eli Manning trying to string something together. Has had a lot of success through the air this game. I mean, nothing that you can see tangibly by way of, like, points, but, I mean, he's had some pretty good passes, and then also some not-so-good passes like that one in the double coverage. All right, 3rd and 10, big play. Want to make sure that I hold them back. So going with the zone here. Now, luckily, it caused them to fumble it, but they pick it back up, and they lose 2, so 4th and 12. Guess who's punting, right? All right, so taking a look at it, I mean, I thought that it was just like if you're throwing forward and the ball comes out, it's not necessarily fumble, but whatever. Crabtree with a sweet catch, and I am back deep in my part of the field. Man, what an awesome play that was. I was not expecting a big play like that. I was just expecting maybe 10 or 15 yards. But hey, expectations, man, not everybody lives up to them. A lot of people exceed it, like Crabtree did right there. Just taking it and just running downfield. So nice job to be able to get that completion. I mean, taking a look at it again, man, he was not necessarily open, but wow, just basically splits the defenders right there and just takes off. 14-3. All right, this is good. Bradshaw's still not going anywhere here on the ground. I mean, I don't think he's really had that big of a run all game. So defensive scheme's been working, and I'm kind of liking what I've done this year with improving my defense and kind of measuring it up. Now we'll kind of see what happens, though, you know, for future games, because it seems like they always change it up year after year. Like a strength that you may have had isn't there anymore. Man, this was a tough 3rd down because I thought that I was going to be able to hold him. But Eli Manning does what he's supposed to do. I mean, he generates a good offensive play, and they get the 1st down. So it's not like I should be complaining too much. I mean, that's what he's in there to do, and I can't hold him the entire game. I mean, it's Eli Manning we're talking about. Anyway, going downfield again, swatted away on that one. 3rd and 10, 3:03 left in the 3rd quarter. All right, so maybe they will not be able to have the same success that they did before. Oh, man, that one was close. If he'd fallen the other way, we'd be talking about a 1st down. All right, so somebody gets injured. That's tough, but at the same time, sacrificing your body to make sure that they do not get the 1st down. So, mad props to you, man, doing what needs to be done. All right, so 4th and 1, they're punting again, and offensively, it's time to get this going, getting it to Gore. Man, that was some pretty good yards. I was not expecting that. One of the defenders there was almost like he was waiting in the hole for me to kind of get there. But that's all right. I'll take the yards. Still not pretty either. All right, Smith back in the pocket. And he finds Crabtree on that one. So 2 receptions, 97 yards. Man, that'd be nice. Anyway, all right, so still going strong here. Now, I pull a Flacco here. You got to watch the other video to kind of know what I'm talking about. But Smith getting it done on the ground. 14-yard pickup. Not bad. And I get to mix it up. So that's not bad. It works. So you can tell that the Giants really aren't expecting me to do that at all. I mean, no spy in there. I wouldn't be surprised if they start putting a spy, kind of into it here, but after that. But, man, that was a good play to run on. I think that's probably the best play I've had all game, to be able to get out of the pocket and pick up some yards on the ground with Smith. But that's cool. Anyway, 2nd and 10. All right. Smith back, trying to go to Gore here, able to catch it, but I was kind of disappointed with myself. I knew I could have gone around the defender a little bit differently. I would have gotten more than 5 yards. Now getting it to Hunter, who's my 3rd down running back. He only picks up 3. So I got to kick the field goal here in this case. Expand my lead 17-3 here as time almost basically does run out here on the 3rd quarter. I mean, 3 seconds left. That's all going to be wasted on the kickoff. So here we are, 4th quarter, and we're talking a 14-point lead here. Bradshaw, man, you have had a tough day. Loses 3 on that one, and the Giants are starting to go with the hurry up here. And what is going on? I mean, white screen, and then I go to this. Luckily, that ended up just being a Incomplete pass. But, man, that got me worried. Computer's trying to cheat. Computer's trying to put it on easy for him or something like that. I mean, I could not see anything at all. Couldn't call a play. Nothing. Anyway, all right, 3rd and 13. 3rd and long. Let's do this, Manning, you and me. All right, that's what I love about this game sometimes. I mean, when you think about it, on a 3rd down play, especially when it's 3rd and long, you got to throw it to a receiver who's past the 1st down marker because, you may be able to find somebody open that's shorter, but who's to say they're going to pick up all those yards after the catch? Works out for me here. All right, so I already am starting to run the clock down. Gore picks up about 15 on that one. 10 rushes, 55 yards, nothing too pretty. I mean, he's been pretty inconsistent. I mean, he's had some plays that have gone for a good amount of yards, like he does right here where he picks up 9. And he's had a few where he loses a bunch of yards too, like just right at the beginning of the half. So that's all right. I mean, I'm more concerned about time being run down than anything else. But, man, what a run this one is. I am sure the Giants were expecting me to run it up the middle, throw it to the outside, and I get the touchdown with Frank Gore. Totally not trying to do that. I was afraid some people think I'm trying to run up the score, but trust me, guys, I am seriously trying to run the clock down and get this game over with. I mean, with the confidence that I've had defensively here in this game, I think that I can hold them. But I don't know. Maybe this is going to work out for me here. And maybe I needed to have that touchdown. I mean, who knows? But anyway, that was a pretty run. All right, so now the Giants are kind of back against the wall, and I think that they kind of know this. I mean, 21 points, about 4 minutes. Oh, my gosh, white screen. And I didn't even get a call to play. I guarantee you he would not have caught that. Well, I can't guarantee that, but he probably would not have caught that if I was able to choose a different play. Man, that is rough. And then we're going to see here in the replay exactly what was done here. Man, that was just a bad play call defensively. Man, the computer's cheating. Anyway, they get a good gain off of that. I mean, they're at their 47-yard line. I make them lose too, though. That's what you get for cheating. Never win by cheating. Actually, you will win by cheating sometimes. All right, so 3rd and 11. Big play for Eli Manning. Time's running down, getting it to Nix. Oh, what a hit. Oh, man, that is how you stop a guy from getting to the 1st down marker. That one was a nasty, nasty hit. But that's cool. It's just part of the game. 4th and 5. All right, they, of course, have to go for it. Punting's going to do them no good. And, man, just swats that one away. So, nice job. So, here we go. Continuing to just run the clock down. So, injury timeout. I was kind of worried it was Gore there for a second, but it's a Giants defender. So, I'll be all right. 2nd and 3 here at this point. Getting into Gore one more time. Man, loses 1. Not pretty. Time's still running down, so that's all right. I got Hunter here again. Remember, he is my 3rd down running back, but he cannot fight to get those extra inches that were needed. And I got a punt. All right, so I thought this game was going to be done a lot quicker than it was, but apparently not, because Eli Manning gets stuff going here, completes that pass, and starting to march his team down the field until I get the sack. That's the first sack I've had this game here against Eli Manning. Man, it's been a long time coming here. Get another one. Timeout, of course. Well, what are you going to do? 3rd and 26. So I'm back playing deep. I think it was like prevent at this point. I thought they were going to get more on this than just 3 yards, but that's cool. Timeout one more time here. All right, so 4th and 23. Going with the prevent defense one more time because we just got to get this over with. So spends too much time back there. Gets the ball swatted. He gets hit, whatever you want to call it. Minute left in the game. I will do the noble thing. I will kneel the ball. I will not try to run the score up here or anything like that. But, man, what a great game this one was, 24-3. So if the games go as I played them, it would be Niners and Patriots in the Super Bowl, which I think would be a sweet, sweet Super Bowl. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this one. I always appreciate you guys watching these videos. It's really cool to have you guys come by to see the view count come up. But feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I've got a Facebook, Twitter. You guys can find me on there if you kind of do that stuff as well. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome as always. I hope you have a good one.